Good morning to you viewers. Listen to the stories trending around the globe. Starting from the Nigerian Cameroonian forces that blocked by BIAFRA Nations League, according to how they are being called. Armed wingo from attacking the Nigerian government vessels, whether a vessel where they convey crude oil, I mean a vessel where they convey natural gas. We cannot say, but that is the way it is, and that is the news I bring for now this Monday morning. Anyway, my wonderful people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. My name still remain Mandia Neze, speaking from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. And I still remember, say this week, a new week be this, and my prayers for all my fans out there, the lovers of Biafran freedom and lovers of mankind, is that this week shall be a week of blessing for each and every one of us, both rich and poor, old and young, even the ones who don't have anything doing. My prayers is that this week shall bring multiple blessings to each and every one of us. So happy new week to all my fans out there, my family members and other ones who respect and love what I'm doing. Presidential Election Tribunal, that is another story we have here. P2B supporters won't accept the run. According to Charles Oputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy, he warns the tribunal and other people involved in it. Your best friend could be your worst enemy, according to Malam Nasir El-Rufai. He cries out to over the people he called his friends at the National Assembly, most especially in the Senate seat. But all of them deserted him simply because of his bad character. They avoided him like evil spirit. My dear, go and amend your ways. That is the only word I can tell you this morning. Femi Falana demands immediate release of detained EFCC chairman Abdulrasheed Bawa from detention. After the detention, what do they call it? After the trial of Bawa have expired, so now it is time to let him go. Femi Falana, the activist and also a human rights lawyer, is on the helm of the affairs of Mr. Bawa. So my wonderful people, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. We don't have much time to waste. And we are starting our news from the Nigerian Cameroonian forces that blocked Biafra Nations League armed wing from attacking vessels. These guys on the vessel. Anyway, my wonderful people, let us see exactly what is happening and why is it that way. There are strong indications that Nigerian and Cameroonian forces yesterday warded off a gang of armed boys said to be the militant wing of Biafran Nation League, where be BNL, when they attempted to drop explosives into warships near Ekang Abana in the Bakassi Peninsula area of the country between Cameroon and Nigeria. It was gathered that the militants targeted to drop explosives on the warship, but were not able to advance further due to superior firepower coming from the maritime forces. What I mean maritime forces, because it's a forces between combined forces between Nigeria and the forces of Cameroon. They stopped the Biafran Nations League, the armed wing of those militants. Well, whether they are called militant or agitators, but I don't know what this Biafran Nations League, what they are fighting for. This one, they are within the borders of Nigeria and Cameroon, between Chad and Nigeria, and also between Mali, Niger, and the rest of them. Between guys, all these places will have a common border with all these our neighboring countries. That is where they're based. I don't know whether they are fighting for liberation of Biafra or they are fighting for their own selfish interest, because everyone on this earth have a motive or whatever whatever action they are carrying out. So that is the way it is. Anyway, let us continue with the news we have here. It was gathered that the militants targeted to drop explosives on the warship, but we are do what? They were being drew back because of the firepower that is coming from the Nigerian forces and also the Cameroonian forces as well. Source in the neighborhood who said the Nigerian Navy may be conducting a training exercise on the waters involving testing of some heavy guns as soon as possible. Well, others also, according to the news, stated that Cameroon may have deployed their forces to beef up security in the joint border security to help Nigerians in fighting insurgents around that area. Even Makama Zagazola, which is the joint task force expert that is working within the axis of Sambisa, Lake Chad region, and the rest of it all. Anyway, let us continue with the news we have here. We know that Cameroon may have also deployed men of the Intervention Battalion, which is a BIR, in response to the alleged shootout between the Biafran separatist militants and the Black Marine and the Joint Border Security Forces a few days ago, according to the source who brought this news to us. It was learned that the Cameroonian military officers seem to have called for more reinforcement of troops in the Isangle and in the battle subdivisions in the Bakassi Peninsula area. The militant group has been agitating for the sovereign state of Biafra, warning the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu and asking Cameroonian authorities to withdraw its men from the Bakassi Peninsula. If not, they are going to do undoable, according to the news we have here this Monday morning. Anyway, my wonderful people, we are proceeding with the other news. According to Charles Oputa, this one is coming from our able entertainer. We come from Uguta, and I still remember his name. His papa, Naimbi Oputa Panel, where everybody know in those days. Chukwuemeka Oputa, popularly known as a Charlie Boy, or you can call him area father. He have come out to carry better word. I be carry him out. Come to for this election petition tribunal. Come they tell people, say even obedience, say they will never accept anything that called for the run unless they declare Peter to be winner of the 2023 presidential selection. Ahead of the presidential election petition tribunal judgment, Maverick singer, Charles Oputa, aka Charlie Boy, has warned the supporters of Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi that would not accept a rerun of the election if the need arises, according to him. He said the courts have given judgment in favor of the other politicians without ordering a rerun, insisting that Obi will not be different. We refuse, reject, and condemn a rerun, according to Chukwuemeka Oputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy. If the judiciary did it for Rotimi Amechi of Rivers State, and they also did even greater wonders for Hope Uzodinjo of Imo State, surely they can do even greater for Peter Gregory Obi. This one is coming from our Maverick singer, Abisinda. Chukwuemeka Charles Oputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy or area father. What is good for the goose is also good for the gander, according to our able singer. No to the run, he wrote on his Twitter as of yesterday being the Sunday. Another one we have here, according to Malam Nasir El-Rufai. I still remember the word of Asari Dokubo in one of those his videos, that his movie video. He said, they have left you behind. That when he was talking to Good Lord Jonathan, Alice in Design Madeke, and also Patience, Good Luck, Patience Jonathan. When all of them, they refuse to do their work and they focus all their attention in the another part of the country, and also they feel that those people are the ones who love them most. But when the time is right, all of them will do what they were left behind. That's exactly what happened to Nasir El-Rufai. He come out to cry out and begin to tell us that your best friend can be your worst enemy because they did not confirm your ministerial nominee. Go and sit down, Nasir El-Rufai. Enough is enough. You are just an ethnic bigot, religious fanaticism. How do they used to call it? And you expect people to agree with you, your ministerial nominee, my dear. You are what? You are joking. Days after the Senate refused to confirm him as a minister, the ex-governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, has shared a creative message on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. El-Rufai shared the relics of Bob Marley, who the cap fit on Sunday. That's why this one now open confession. Now you have known that you are not with anybody. Even when you fought for this APC, they will let you know that tomorrow you can still fight them if the need arises. So you can just retire to your home, enjoy the ones you have made already. After all, you are on a pension as a minister, former minister of what they call it, of Federal Capital Territory, FCT. You are minister of Brew the Change. You have done as what they call it, governor for 8 good years. All these things awaits you. All the pensions awaits you. Part of the lyric says, man to man is so unjust. Children, don't know who to trust. Your worst enemy could be your best friend, and your best friend, your worst enemy. Hey, cry after cry. Daily Post record that El-Rufai's name was among the 48 ministerial nominees forwarded by Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the Senate for screening and confirmation. But along the line, he fell out of favor from the so-called his friends. So now he have used this thing. But I must warn this government, they have to be extra careful to deal with Nasir El-Rufai. That man is a green snake under green grass. Do not think that his silence, don't take his silence for ignorance. He can strike back. So Tinubu have to be extra careful. He dealt with the Buhari, so you are not an exception. Even his own fellow Fulani man, he dealt with them. So, however, the embattled ex-governor and the 2 other nominees didn't sail through, as they were not confirmed by the Senate, which cited adverse security reports. The development generated reactions within the outside of the ruling All Poverty Congress APC. Although there were speculations that the former Federal Capital Territory minister had opted to bow out of the race due to the delay, he has since remained silent on the development rather than giving us lyrics. You can as well see the links where he posted the Bob Marley of 1970s to enjoy his Sunday and other things. But anyway, my wonderful, you cannot blame him. You cannot as well blame the so-called Senate. After all, they are acting on instruction. So whatever you see, that is what you take. Whatever you take, that is the way it is. So now Nasir El-Rufai, at least you can stop crying, Stop crying like a baby. You have already done well for yourself, not for this country, because I've not done anything in this country other than bringing divisions, ethnic violence. I mean, a lot of things. That is what you even are accused of. You have dealt with Christians, you have dealt with Muslims. No one can come out and said any good thing about you. Even the state you rule for complete good 8 years can never stand and said, oh, this man have already done well for the country or for the state. No. Under your nose, Southern Kaduna were reduced to nothing. A population of over 70,000 people. Now they are not even up to 30,000. All of them, they don't die naturally dead. All insecurity took their life away. Innocent people, mass burial every now and then in Southern Kaduna, under your nose, and you couldn't do anything. Even with all the whole military schools, both paramilitary and the rest of them in that very Kaduna, both Jaji, Battalion 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and all of them, see yet, you couldn't use them to stop the killings and massacre that is going on in Southern Kaduna. It is very, very painful, my dear. Anyway, my good people, my wonderful people, if I keep talking about the issue of Madam Nasir El-Rufai or some other ethnic bigots or other religious fanaticisms who don't see anything good in other people's religion other than their own, man, chigabo. But I think I have to take it one after the other. So the way it is now, my dear, just go and nurse your wound. You have been rejected. You have been rejected. Nothing you can do. Even the so-called president have already made it clear to you that there's a security challenges and a lot of a lot of petitions on your head. So who will see all those petitions, both from big, small, every other sector in the country have said, do not confirm this man as a minister. So what are you talking about? Anyway, my wonderful people, please use this one to enjoy your day. I am coming back with another blockbuster. Have a nice day. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. All the very, very important and very, very necessary. Until I come your way again, I still remain Okute Daily Talk. Bye for now. Kemesiano.